Hi, this is Vic at Four Seasons. Today I'd like to talk to you about squash bugs. If you've got a patch of squash, which almost everybody has squash these days, and they're starting to produce, you probably know about squash bugs and you know how hard they are to get rid of. And you know, one reason you want to get rid of them is because when they crawl all over your squash, they inject a toxin into the cell sap, which they're sucking out the cell sap. They're injecting a toxin, and this will eventually make your plants wilty, yellow looking, and eventually it'll kill them. So you want to get rid of squash bugs as much as you can, as quickly as you can. Okay, I brought this, came along today because I want to show you that this is what even we have to deal with, and that is when these squash bugs hatch out, they're kind of tiny and kind of clear gray coloring. They run pretty quickly. But they are not something you really want to have around in your squash. So every time I see lots of them like that, and if you have the opportunity, just step on them and kill them as quickly as you can. So that's one way to get rid of squash bugs. But squash bugs get fairly good size, kind of grayish in color, triangular back, if you will. And they can move fairly quickly. Believe it or not, they're fairly adept at seeing movement or seeing people, and they go to the underside of the leaf, so you kind of have to look for them sometimes. If you turn over a leaf and you see this kind of a thing, which is little brown specks, those are squash bug eggs, and you want to kill them. And just by running your finger over them or squashing them, you'll get rid of the eggs. But that's something that you do on a regular basis, like every day if you get a chance, or every day at least go around and turn your leaves over and try to kill the eggs of the squash bugs. Okay, now if you don't have that, the other thing you can do is you throw a little hunk of wood out in your garden, and you can put that in your squash patch. They love to go to the underside of the wood. You can pick up the piece of wood and you can throw it like I did with the leaf here. You can throw it on the ground and step on them real quickly and get rid of a lot of squash bugs that way. Another way you can do it is by using a product we call 8. And 8 comes in lots of different formulations. We have big bags of dust or small containers of dust, which you can just kind of, when you find some squash bugs on a squash, you can just squeeze it out and it goes right onto the bugs, and it kills them very quickly, usually within a matter of 24 hours or so. That's one thing. We also have 8 in a trigger sprayer, which is okay. I tend to like to mix it up a little stronger, since these are large bugs, relatively speaking, to aphids and to thrips and to whiteflies and things like that. These are very large bugs, and so it takes a little bit more oomph to kill them. So I like to go with a concentrate and use it on the high end, what's recommended to concentrate, and then you can spray them. And actually, sometimes if you do a good job of spraying and driving you have to get the undersides of the leaves, because that's lots of times where they are. This is a topical poison, so it does not get into the plant. It only goes to the outside of the plant, so it really doesn't hurt you. It doesn't get inside your squash, so it's safe to use in any way or shape or form. So those are some things you can do if you have squash bugs. If you have any questions about how to do a better job of getting rid of them, or you want to bring eggs in to look at to make sure that's the right thing, give me a call or come in and see me, and I'll be happy to help you any way I can. Thank you.